So, I made a business last year, and this is everything that I've learned since then. From products, ads, content, literally everything. And we fully launched this October last year. So it's nearly been a year. This business, some of you might already know, is called Sniffables. I've made the website, the products, designed literally everything. And yeah, it's been a rough ride through everything. We've had to test loads of things. It also took a lot longer than I anticipated. You know, you might be sat there making your own business as well, and you might be thinking, it's gonna take 3 months or something, okay? Your estimation of everything is totally wrong. Because this business I made, you might think it's small or whatnot. It took basically a year, and it's still going on now, okay? From making the product, building it, releasing it. There's a lot of things that I would have changed that I'm going to mention in this video today. But yeah, if you do want to look a bit more into my business, it'll be the first link in the description. I'm not going to explain too much about it now because I want to give you what I've learned so far, okay? It might be valuable to you, you might not give a shit, okay? I'm just here if you need me, kind of thing. So if you want to know, watch to the end. If you don't, then see you later. So we're going to touch on a few main topics. I'm not going to go into like the eeny, meeny, miny, mo bits of business, okay? Because there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes. I'll mention some now. So you've got actually setting up the business, which is government kind of things. That bit's complicated. I still don't fully understand it. You've got, what's the other one? You've got like shareholders in your business, which is investors. You've got a lot of crap going on, okay? I'm not going to go on about that. I'm going to go on about content, ads, websites, how I've made the video, not the video, how I've made the fucking business, okay? There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things. But we're touching on the main subjects. If you want another video on that, make sure to comment in the comments and let me know. But yeah, the main one that I want to start off with is content, because content is very key. Right now I'm making content because it's key, okay? So making content, if let's say you're starting a business, a product, whatever you're starting, okay? You want to pump out content. You need to get people, okay? You need to get people seeing it, viewing it, whatnot, okay? In the last couple months, I've had a few videos pop off, okay? Generated me sales. Videos are good, okay? What else can I say? Whether it's good videos, that's another kind of section, okay? So you want to make sure your videos are good, compelling. There's not much that I can say about videos. Just make sure it's not boring. Maybe go and take some ideas from other people, maybe me. For example, you can go and see the things link in the description. But yeah, if you're starting a business and you want to work on content, maybe you're not good at it, go and master it a little bit, because content is very key. It's generated all the sales that I've had since I started, okay? I've ran ads at the start of my business, but it was like £30, which is going to go absolutely nowhere. I just wanted to test what videos are good. Probably a dumb decision, but you know, you learn, you live life. It's everyone's first time on this planet after all, okay? So yeah, if you want to do it, content, make sure it's ticked off, make sure you've got it down to a T, okay? Soon as you've started posting a few videos, maybe start off posting loads, okay? Soon as you found this one works, this one doesn't, pick the ones that work, fuck the ones off that don't, okay? Focus on your whatever content you want to build. For example, my business, Sniffables, I'm more going for POV, this is that, okay? POV, you need a focusing vibe. I grab a packet of Sniffables, this is it, explain it. Because my product's unique as well, there's got to be a lot of explaining what it is for me. So it's obviously different than what you're doing if you're doing like a perfume brand, for example. But yeah, okay, content, master it. If you're not good at editing, CapCut's there. All you have to do, all I do in my videos is I trim the dead parts out, and that's it, okay? Then you've got your video, make sure it goes nice together so it looks like people are going to be more engaged and not like dead zones just like this where you just, you know, people are going to click off the video just like you probably did then. But yeah, content, you don't have to overcomplicate it if you don't want. If you're good at editing, complicate it, be my guest. But if you're not everyone is, just do the basics, progress from there, try and upgrade if you can. But yeah, content is key. Get at it if you're not doing it already. Set your own little day-to-day things that you do. You post 3 reels or 2 reels or a post or whatever. Go and master it. We'll quickly touch on ads as well. This is something that we're going to be doing more of like soon as possible. I've done a bit of ads in the past, so I kind of have a gist for it. It's not something that I'm going to be learning and obviously doing it. But obviously when you are making ads, you want to test it anyway if you've not done it before on that product. Whether you're running ads for Coca-Cola, okay? You want to test things at work and see what doesn't, okay? So if you're running ads, get a few creatives that you think are good creatives, as in videos. They don't have to be over the top again. It doesn't have to be a whole animation like what Lynx does, or you're not as big as them businesses. Well, maybe some of you are, but you won't be as big as them businesses. So go for more simple things, especially if you're on like Meta ads or TikTok ads. You want to be more simplistic on them because people, it's like scrolling through a normal video on the feed. Okay, so make it kind of like that. People will like it more. Yeah, again, it kind of goes back to the content, master the content, and then ads will be a lot more easier because you've got creatives that work already, okay? It's all about proof of what works. So if you've got a video that is proven that every time you upload that similar style video, it does good, then use that in your ads, okay? Maybe change it, tweak it a little bit, but test it before you do your ads, okay? Don't just post a creative like I've done in the past, which is probably a big mistake. You waste a lot of money. If you go spend ads and you post a video the same day as you're running the ads, it's not had time to be tested. So that video could get 0 views, okay? It could get 0 views. It could be the worst video ever. And then you just whacked it on ads and said, yeah, put money into this. It might not be good spend of your money, okay? So post a video and then wait for it to do well or wait for it to do rubbish. Give it about a week and then run ads on that video, okay? Trial it. Ads, kind of a touchy subject. It's not. Don't know why I said that. But yeah, ads, if you get the content right, running the ads is actually easy. It's just about testing and seeing what does good. If it doesn't do good, remove it. Make sure you give it the right amount of time though to actually perform, because ads normally take about 3 days to maybe a week to actually warm up, or probably about 3 days. You can probably tell by then. So just give it time with ads. Don't rush it. And yeah, that'll be good for you. That'll be very good for you. Now we're going to go for more of the product design kind of thing. We're going to briefly touch on this because it is kind of complicated. It should be a whole video in itself. But if you're building a product and you don't know where to start, okay, maybe you want to invent, I can't think of anything on the top of my head, but maybe you want to create something new, okay, and you don't know where to start. Who do I call? Is it going to be really expensive? Where do I go? Now, there's quite a lot of apps out there. Just go and search it, okay? Go and search manufacturing apps. There's loads. You might think, oh, it's dodgy. It's not. They're literally trusted people who can make you what you want, design you what you want. But if you are speaking to manufacturers, make sure you have a list of measurements, color, designs. Make sure you have everything ready, because they're going to ask you loads of questions and it's going to make it a lot slower. Okay, so if you want this done quicker, plan all the shit that you want, send it off to them, make sure it's perfect, sit on it for a week so you've got time to think about it and say, is this actually good? And then send it off, okay? Make sure you have it all prepared, because manufacturers, they're slow, okay? I'm not gonna lie. They're slow. Sometimes they cost a little bit of money, depending on which ones you go for. So make sure you look around as well. Don't be getting ripped off or anything. But yeah, you want to try and find the cheapest thing, but obviously the best quality thing. You maybe have to waste a bit of money to get some free trials to see if it works and if it's the right measurements. There's a lot of trial and error. So if you're not sure about measurements, pick a measurement that you're pretty like 80% sure of. Get it sent to your house as like a free trial. You don't obviously have to pay shipping. That'll be a bit of a pain, but it saves you from buying like 10,000 of it. It comes to your door, you open it up and you've just spent like $1,000 on it all. And it's like, you know, not the right measurements. So that £100 for one thing might save you £1,000. So just be smart. You've got a brain, use it, okay? It might cost you, but a business is going to cost you, okay? So get at it. If you're worried, just don't be worried and just do what I've just said, because I'm like, oh, I don't want to get a free product sent to my house, could cost money. I'd rather just buy it all. But you buy it all and then it comes and then you're like, fuck, it's all the wrong measurements. What do I do now? So just be careful on that. That's yeah. I'm gonna move on shortly because there's not much more to talk to about that. Just yeah. Another thing is as well, okay, when you're starting a business, you're gonna set it up at the start, okay. In a few months' time, you might change it. In another few months, you might change it, okay. So don't be trying to find something perfect at the start, because a year down the line, it's going to have changed about 800 times until you think that it's perfect now. And then maybe you update it again another year, okay? It's going to change constantly. You're going to think this needs changing, this is rubbish, why did I make that? There's going to be a lot of things, okay? You develop as a person and the business also develops. So put together whatever you want. Maybe you're making a website, put together the website how you think it is good now. A year down the line, you would have changed it and done whatever. So don't be looking for a perfect moment, or this needs to be perfect. This website needs to look like Apple's. They've got big budgets. You might not have big budgets, okay? So go and make something that you can. But don't make it perfect. Perfect's not a thing. Did that make sense? I don't know whether that made sense. It doesn't make sense in my head. I hope it did. Just make it how you make it now, okay? Don't be looking to, improve along the way. Launch the business, improve along the way. Otherwise, you're going to be like, this isn't perfect, this isn't perfect. A year down the line, this isn't perfect. Just fucking launch it, okay? Yeah, so swiftly moving on. Whilst we're talking about websites, we'll talk about websites. How do you want it designing? How do you want it looking, okay? It's going to develop, like I've just said, but a basic website that's going to look good. It also depends on your products, something that you're selling, whatever you're selling on it, okay? You can make it all with Shopify. It's not sponsored by Shopify, but that's what I use, okay? You can make it all on there. It's got templates, whatever you need. You can tweak them, make them your own. All of this that I'm mentioning now is going to take a while to set up, okay? So don't be expecting this to take like a week. Well, making a website probably will take a week. If you want to launch it quick, maybe longer if you're making it more complex, okay? Maybe if you're a coder or whatever. But yeah, if you're making a website, it wants to insist of catchy, don't include too much shit that people don't want to read, okay? Catchy, first little banner, okay? Whatever you make. And then you want like kind of, I don't know how to explain it, but I'll show something on screen now of my website. You can take, again, just use other people's websites, implement different things from theirs into yours to make it good, because it obviously works for them if they're well-trusted business. So website is a lot of trial and error. You've got to see which works. And if you are using Shopify, or if you're using a data tracking app, it's quite key, okay? So if you're on Shopify, it's probably the easiest, best. You don't have to do much work. It tracks it all for you. It's not sponsored again, but yeah, you can see if people are leaving, where they're from, why people, well, you can't see why they're leaving, but you can make it up in your head. There's a lot of things that you can see with data. So if data isn't going your way, change it up, see if it changes, okay? Analyze it, wait, see, watch. It's a process, okay? You got to go for the process. If you're naturally good at making websites, then you're flying. Oh, you're flying, okay? But yeah, we're going to move on from websites because that's kind of it. Make it look nice, at least. Now, there's a few things that I would do differently if I launched my business now, okay? We're kind of off the main topics. So if you do want like a main video, a bit more in depth on any of them, make sure to let me know in the comments. I'll make them all. Yeah, any questions about starting a business, running a business, just let me know in the comments. But yeah, anything that I would change if I was starting a business today, the same business now, what I would do is I would post loads of content before actually releasing it, and then get pre-launch, like a pre-launch kind of thing, getting people subscribed, pre-ordering, whatnot. That's one thing that I would change about what I done. What I did was just launch the product and then post content. So it's kind of like, why did I do that? But yeah, just kind of did because I'm just solid. So yeah, if you're starting a business, pre-launch it. Make a website so as soon as they go to the website, it says sign up with email, coming soon. That's all you have to do. People sign up. If people are signing up, you've got a fucking demand for your products. Maybe get the trial. So if you buy the trial from the manufacturers, yeah, get the trial, use it to film loads of content, make a pre-launch email subscription, sign up, pre-order, put a website down, get loads of people pre-ordering, ding, 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 ding. That's dollar signs. And then you go, oh shit, there's a massive demand for this. Then go buy your stock, and that would be the safest way to fully launch a business, okay? Because you kind of already made the money, and then you can just go buy the stock with that money. And if it does flop, maybe you get one buyer, and you've got to just say, sorry, we've run out of stock. Send him an email, give him a refund. That's worst case scenario, okay? So if you don't get many buyers, maybe you get 10, okay? That's not many. Then just send them all an email and be like, oh, if you do want to get the stock as well, just send them off and say, sorry, there's a bit of delay at the moment, blah, blah, blah. What can you do? You got to work around it, don't you? But if you do get a lot of people, then you kind of just, they've just paid for your stock. You can sell them for free. Oh, you're just making money, yeah. And then go from there. But I think that's the end of this video. Quite a lot of waffling. Hope you all enjoyed. If there's anything else that you want me to talk about or make a video about, maybe content, maybe business, maybe websites, maybe signing the business up, I'll go for it all. Just give me a shout. I'm here whenever you need. That's so weird. That's so weird. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe. You'll be seeing a bit more of me. Bye bye, y'all. Bye.